So this is Lasker. It is chapter 3, part C, variation C. So let me get up to date here. We're going to be looking at move 14 for black. And then white's 14th move of knight g5. So now in this variation, bishop, king, bishop 4. Bishop takes bishop, knight takes bishop, queen, queen 3, pawn, king, knight 3, queen, rook 3, pawn, rook 3, pawn, king, knight 4, pawn takes knight, pawn takes knight, queen, king 2, rook to king square. Now we threaten the advance of our king, bishop, pawn to be followed up by queen, rook 6. So black can do nothing else but pawn, king, bishop 3. Pawn takes knight, pawn. Pawn takes pawn. Rook takes pawn. Now if the queen takes the rook, then white queen to h7 is checkmate. Pawn, or bishop takes pawn check. King to rook square. Queen, knight 2. Queen, king 6 check. King to rook square. Rook takes knight, pawn, winning easily. What must strike us most forcibly in this variation is the tremendous power of our kingside pawns, which have swept everything before them. As a matter of fact, totally annihilated the opposing force, while at the same time black's queenside pawns have been lazy spectators of the fight. Let us go back again to where we left off the examination of our principal line of play, on black's 11th move. Here we have black's 11th move of pawn, king, bishop 4. Pawn takes pawn en passant. Also, knight to knight 3, and then queen, knight to queen 4 would be a good continuation. Knight takes pawn. Knight to knight 5. Bishop, king, knight 5. Queen, knight, bishop 3. Knight, king 4. Bishop, bishop 4. Knight takes knight. Pawn takes knight. Bishop to bishop square. Now here, bishop to queen 2 would still be worse on account of the rejoinder white's 17th move, bishop king 5. Queen, queen 3. Pawn, king, knight 3. He has no other modes of defense. If, for instance, black had moved knight to king 5, then white would play knight takes knight, pawn takes knight, and queen takes queen, etc. Knight takes pawn. Bishop, bishop 4. Obviously, if black had played king takes knight, then white would play queen takes pawn check, and then king to rook square, and king to rook square would speedily decide the issue. Knight takes knight check. Rook takes knight. Queen to queen 2. Bishop takes bishop. Bishop to knight 5. If white had recaptured immediately, the rook would have taken his bishop. And now here we see that white has a winning advantage.